What's up? What's up? 2 days, guys. 2 days. It's exciting. It really is. Even though my team and most teams do not play until Sunday, we're 2 days away from the opening of the year, opening of the season. Excuse me. And I guess we should get this thing started. But before I say anything, I want to say on Sunday I went to PAX, the Penny Arcade Expo. So this says 3 day, but I only went for 1 day. This is actually my dad's that I used to get in, but whatever. Anyway, it's a lot of fun there. My brother was in the rock band competition. His band won. First place band. I don't know if you can look that up anywhere, any information about that, but that's pretty cool. And I was walking around the room where they had all those games that haven't been released yet, and it was so full I really didn't get a chance to play anything. The only thing I got to play in there was SOCOM on the PSP and this Dungeons and Dragons game on the computer. Other than that, I did a lot of watching. Like, I watched these guys play StarCraft 2 for a while. There was this Saboteur game that I thought looked pretty cool, but again, I could only watch. A lot of other stuff that actually looked cool, but I didn't get to play much because it was so packed in there. I went to this other room, the console free play room, where you could rent a game for like half an hour and play it on one of the consoles, and it's not very crowded in there. So I went there and played Arkham Asylum, which is actually pretty cool. I'm going to try and rent that. My 360 has red ringed, RIP, so I need to wait for that to get back. It's actually not my 360, but who cares. So PAX was fun. Hopefully I can go next year too. I mean, it's a great way to spend 3 days just playing games and chilling out. Just wanted to retell a little bit of my experience there. Alright. So real quickly, college football. I wanted to look at the rankings after this week just for fun. Brigham Young actually got in the top 10, which, you know, actually I'm good with it, because even when Bradford was in, they were playing pretty well, but I was surprised they did get in the top 10. I noticed Miami actually jumped into the top 20, which I'm a little iffy on. I don't think they deserve to jump that high. I think they should be on the cusp. But they have 3 very tough games coming up. I know they play Oklahoma in a few weeks. I think they also play some other ranked teams, and it's going to be crazy. Do they play OSU? They might. But yeah, they have a brutal schedule, so we'll know a lot more about them soon. OU fell to number 13, which sounds about right to me. But I say that if they don't have Bradford back for the Miami game, they're in trouble. I think they'll beat Iowa State or whatever, and they'll probably beat Tulsa, although Tulsa does have a good offense. But they'll probably win those 2 games. But Miami, I don't know. If they don't have Bradford, they could be in trouble. But that being said, let's move on. The season opener Thursday, I'm going to go ahead and get this out right now. If something major changes between now and then, I can remake this video anytime. But Pittsburgh playing host to Tennessee. The Super Bowl champions against the team that had the best record in the league last year. And there's a little bit of bad blood here because of the whole beatdown that Tennessee put on Pittsburgh in Week 16, and then Tennessee never got to try and make it a twofer in the playoffs because they lost to Baltimore. So there are a lot of emotions in this game. For the Pittsburgh side, Lawrence Timmons is out. I don't know how much that means, but he is not going to play. He's not a huge, big-time player. I think Marvell Smith he either retired or he got put on IR, but he's not playing and he won't be back the whole year, so that's kind of sort of is what it is for them. Those are really the only issues that they have. I mean, like Dennis Dixon's out, but he doesn't play, so who cares? For the Titans, Nate Washington looks like he's going to play, but it's not a guarantee. And Kerry Collins, he's going to play pretty much. and they really don't have any significant injury issues right now that are listed, so they look good. Now, ever since the NFL has started this tradition of the Super Bowl champions playing a home game on the Thursday night before the season starts, I believe the Super Bowl champion has won all of those games, even if the team wasn't good. Like last year you had the Giants. The Giants were a good team last year. They were really good, and they won their game against Washington. The year before, the Colts beat the Colts beat the crap out of the Saints in Week 1, and the Colts were a very good team that year too. The year before, Pittsburgh beat Miami in the first game. Pittsburgh was not good that year. They started the year 2-6 and ended up 8-8, but they still won that first game, although Miami was not good that year either. Before that, it was the Patriots. They played Oakland. New England was a pretty good team that year, and Oakland was not, and New England did win. And I think prior to that, the Patriots won their season opener as well, coming off the Super Bowl. For the last several years, it's been like that. So it's a source. It's a matter of pride. I mean, winning this game is kind of a matter of pride. You want to go out there, you want to defend your title. I mean, it's very hard to go back-to-back in the NFL or in any sport, and it's asinine to expect somebody to go back-to-back because of how hard it is, but if you can defend your title, if you can go out there honorably, have a good year, field a good team, and just defend it well, that says something to me. And last time Pittsburgh won a Super Bowl, they did not defend their title well. So I think it's a source of pride for them more than it might be for someone else to defend their title this year. And it all starts with this one game. But, you know, Tennessee, very good team that beat them down last year in the regular season. Team that did lose some things, but also gained some things, and looks like they're going to be really good this year. I was impressed for the most part with what I saw in the preseason. So, all that being said, I think the whole emotions of playing in front of your home crowd, first game of defending your title, I think it's going to be too much. And although I will not bet on this game because I would not be surprised if Tennessee won, because I know Tennessee's a very good team, I'm going to say Pittsburgh wins their season opener. I'm going to say 23-17 Pittsburgh. I just think it means a lot to win this first game and start defending your title like that. And that's all I'm going to say for now, so I'll have the Sunday predictions coming up before those games. I don't want to say anything about those games until they're right upon us, but for Pittsburgh and Tennessee to open the season in 2 days, Pittsburgh Steelers 23, Tennessee Titans 17. See ya.